happening?
That's a great way to start a show.
I don't know.
Hello, everyone. If we are live, I'll just act like we are. It says live on the YouTubes, so we can do that. Yeah, I think we are live. I see you moving around.
There we go.
Classy.
There we go.
Such a classy show.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't me that did a thing. Because as you said, our conversation on Zoom continued, so the internet was fine. Restream cut me off.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
sweaty
fucking ball sacks, is what that is.
We're talking about. Are we back to ass water now? Come on. Are we back to ass?
Yeah, we are back to ass water. Correct. And what I especially loved is someone followed me on Twitch after we'd left. So I got a notification. I was like, oh, well, that's putting my best foot forward for this new subscriber. Brilliant. Okay.
Hello, new subscriber. But if you like this, more will be coming. Believe us.
Yes. So, yeah, our conversation didn't end. So it wasn't the internet. It was fucking Restream being dog shit or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, let's get right to the quartering, because that's what everyone is here for anyway. Not to hear you talk about ass water.
Hey, a new follower as well. Hello, John Cremboz. There you go.
Well, you need a different. Yeah, something besides a zombie. Everyone does a zombie.
Well, that's just for the if you follow me on Twitch. If you give money, a Celebration Gritty comes up. So.
Oh, I see. You're upscaling. You're trying to upsell people.
Yeah, exactly.
From zombies to gritty.
If you give me money, you get a gritty. If not, you get a fucking zombie. Deal with it. Anyway. And you can do that by giving money at the thing below or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. All right. So what's the backstory to this little drama we're going to watch?
Why isn't that coming up on the fucking screen, you dickhead? Sorry.
Yeah, to hear Kevin yell at OBS
Indeed.
For a bit.
Thank you for 200 bits. I don't know what that means in money, but whatever. Thank you anyway. What did they say? They said something. Oh, hang on. What does it need to reload that? Pride 200 Celebration Pride flag. Cool. Thank you.
Nice. Very cool.
Again, yeah, cool. Anyway, so this is the quartering. Who is... How would you describe the quartering?
Man-child?
Yeah, piss baby.
Yeah, stuck at emotionally about age 13.
Yeah, creepy motherfucker. Was thrown out of the Magic the Gathering community for being a creepy creeper.
Yeah, was he also banned from another convention for life too because he was stalking?
Well, that was Magic.
I think he's been banned.
Yeah.
No, I think he's been banned from 2 different cons.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, it's difficult to keep up with him because he's so amazing as a human being. He was caught on a live stream recently pissing in his basement. It was good. What else has he done? He's obsessed with Brie Larson.
Oh yes, and also the breast size of the She-Ra character.
Yeah, he was annoyed that he
came out aimed at kids.
Yeah, a children's cartoon character wasn't going to be easy for him to jerk off to, and that wasn't cool for him. So he's, you know...
Oh, he pisses in his basement.
Yeah. He does indeed.
You want to explain that a little bit more?
He's a drunk. I don't know if he's technically an alcoholic, but he drinks too much, clearly. Gets drunk on stream, talks absolute shit.
Always a bad idea.
He's an idiot when he's sober, on the odd occasion that he is. But then when he gets drunk, he becomes even worse. And then pisses. He got up, and you could just hear him pissing in his basement rather than going upstairs to the toilet in his house. Which is...
by the way, you have to refresh your chat because they can't see themselves on the screen anymore.
Well, it's not a matter of refreshing. I have to pop it out and... have to pop it out. Whack it on the table.
What, you're getting your cock out? Are you getting...
Yeah. No, I have to...
Is it that time?
You have to go into the
night.
Chat and then put the new pop-out chat thing in. And then that should work.
Boom, shakalaka.
Boom! Fucking have it. I've noticed you, senpai. There you go. No, hang on, I'm the senpai. What are you then? What's the opposite of the senpai? What's the other person called?
I don't know.
Dave.
I only know the senpai part.
I've noticed you, Dave. Anyway. So there you go. You can now see yourselves for what that's worth, which is nothing. Anyway, so Elon Musk destroys the pronoun police, which is a real thing, and Twitter fails to cancel him, and SpaceX again. Okay.
All right.
Jeremy.
Did he loosen up his jaw before this show? Did he like?
Oh yeah, no. This is full on deep throating action. This is a gob job par excellence. Yes, and this is so he puts this intro in the thing, right? And you're gonna think like, oh, Kev, you're making this up. He didn't put this at the start. This is the cringiest thing you've ever seen. No, he really put this on. This is the start of his video on his channel.
All right. What is this? Is that Major Tom?
That is the song Space
Oh
Man?
no, it's the
Space Oddity.
Yes,
no, one of them. Anyway, by famously
it's David Bowie.
Incredibly butch.
Yeah. Yes.
Incredibly butch. Obviously gender binary. David Bowie, who was not known at all for breaking gender boundaries in any way whatsoever. No. They know him as a bulldog.
Wow.
Down the local boozer. He was so butch. The fact that he had.
Do you think he was being?
The fact that he had copious amounts of sex with everything that fucking moved is irrelevant. Apparently, that's fine. And wore makeup.
Do you think he actually
wore makeup before it was cool for men
thought
to
through
do
this? Yes, like famously androgynous. Yeah, did those connections ever, you think, get made in his brain?
No, because but this is such a solid meme. He couldn't not do it, Kristi. This is so clever. This is like the biggest brained meme ever. Oh, it's so good.
Okay. All right, let's.
And then Greta, for no reason.
How dare you?
Why is he obsessed with that girl?
Because he wants to fuck children. He's obviously some sort of weird child molester.
And he's such a bully.
Yeah. Also, what's Greta Thunberg got to do with pronouns?
Bully.
What's that got to do with anything?
I mean, I'd call him a Neanderthal, but it's actually insulting to the species of Neanderthal to compare them to quartering. Ugh.
Yeah.
What is that actually happened?
Of course it happened.
Oh, look at the memes, Kristi. The memes.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here.
Fuck off. Already fuck off.
I'm sorry. I was, you know how you were going to and then utterly failed to follow through with your self-pleasuring at the announcement of Joe Biden being elected president?
Okay, I don't appreciate this call out. Go on. What's up?
Well, I just kind of was waiting for the fountain at the end of that video where he just did, pleasured himself and then finished himself off at the end. Literally, that's all. Like, a money shot. That's the word I'm looking for. A money shot over the screen was really missing from that because everything else was building up to a money shot across Elon Musk's face.
There's no doubt. Well, presumably, because Jeremy's a lazy bastard, he presumably employs someone to put memes together for him or whatever, and who's also some sort of weird boomer shithead. And they did that, and when Jeremy saw that video, he almost certainly spontaneously ejaculated, I imagine.
Yes. I think while putting it together, yeah.
Almost certainly.
Anyway. Okay.
Yes. Although, what's that? In and out automotive lubrication expert, which is less cringe than the usual one, which he has it looks like a genuine sort of naval cap or whatever, and it says meme war veteran.
Yeah.
Which I
Can we talk about his stolen artwork too?
Go on then.
Can we cover this? That image that he's got in the upper right-hand corner is taken from a barber's in some small town, and he's just completely ripped it off. Yeah. Just want to say they should, copyright. Talk to Leonard French. He does copyright law.
Here from the quartering, and Elon Musk is at it again. Now, I admit, I'm a fan of the man. I watch his nearly every SpaceX launch. I'm going to see a launch in January, and, well, my wife owns a Tesla, okay? I am a fan of what Elon Musk does. Now, I'm not here to shill for his cars or his space program.
No, you're here to rim him. That's what you're here to do.
Yeah, we're already there.
Yeah.
Whether you like or dislike him, the impact he's going to have on society and humanity, he's going to be discussed in history books. This is just an undeniable.
Oh, God. Oh, look, it's possible that SpaceX do some shit. Maybe they do launch a thing that goes to Mars and there's a colony or something. Then maybe. But to say, look, it's beyond doubt that this guy, who's just a weird, creepy motherfucker, whose family were rich, who's also financially corrupt beyond belief. Jeremy, I don't know if you know that necessarily.
I mean, honestly, a lot of the men who have been famous in history have not been great people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, look, he's a bit of a flash in the pan. 10 years ago, no one really knew who he was, and it's very possible that in 10 years, no one will remember him.
Yeah, we don't know what the course of history is going to take or his ultimate impact on it.
Yeah.
Yet. So.
But Jeremy's sure because his cock tastes nice. So.
He loves them.
Yeah. Good.
In fact, look what he's doing with Starlink. It's going to give high-speed internet, low latency internet, satellite internet access all around the world affordably. He's pushing the space program ahead. His company
No, he isn't doing any of those things. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean he won't be remembered, because, of course, Thomas Edison wasn't actually a great inventor. He stole other people's shit and employed people to do things that he then put his name on. He was a very good self-publicist. So in many respects, the fact that Elon Musk is a self-publicist might mean he gets remembered. But let's not pretend he's pushing the space program forward. No.
Also, I'm having flashes of the Kingsman plotline with the free internet.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if one individual owns basically a predominant part of the world's internet, that's actually a pretty scary idea.
Yeah.
Just provide it for free, and of course you're going to have people use it because people want to save money. So, just saying.
No, I'm not saying Edison wasn't an inventor. I'm not even saying he wasn't a good inventor. I'm saying he's remembered as one of the greats, and he wasn't. He was a very good salesman. He sold his own public image and used other people's work, largely. I'm not saying he didn't do anything. He's a better inventor than me. Although, I invented carpet slippers, so fuck you. That's bits of carpet that you attach to your feet. So you don't have to have carpet across your whole house. It's genius. I'm going to make a fortune.
So forced the entire American auto industry to get off their rears and start pushing some things forward. And he also is a bit of a memester. So on December 14th, he posted this meme. When you put he, him in your bio, and then you just obviously have this, I love to oppress. It's so great. You're just loving it.
Right, but that's all the explanation he gives, because I still don't know what the fuck this meme is supposed to be. What does that express?
Yeah, we looked at this.
Yeah, we did, and it's still meaningless.
Who are
nonsense.
these people?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the context of this?
But Jeremy doesn't explain what he thinks this meme even means. He just likes it because Daddy Musk got his dick out again and I started nibbling. Nom, 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 nom. Like, it's just, there's no context to it. It doesn't mean anything. Is it pro-bio pronouns or anti it or what? I don't know.
Yeah, it's literally, unless you already have a context for that picture, it's meaningless.
Yeah.
The time period, who the soldiers are, what the letters mean, any of it.
Yeah.
It's not a great meme.
I love to impress. Is that his blood? Is that fake blood he's putting on himself? What's the implication either way? I don't know. It's nonsense.
You just, hey, like, I want hamburgers, or I want hamburgers. Just or whatever it is. I am hungries or whatever.
Yeah.
Like cheeseburgers. That was
Cats,
it.
Cats can has cheeseburger.
I has cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad has. Sorry, it's been a while since I've even seen that meme. But you have a universal understanding of what that is just by looking at it. This, I still don't know what this is.
Yeah. But Elon Musk did it.
Not a great meme.
It must be genius. This is what I mean. Elon Musk simps are not simps. Elon Musk virgins are the most pathetic people on the fucking planet. They, honest to God, are.
Joey's.
Elon Musk Joeys are pathetic human beings. Because literally anything that comes out of the man's mouth. Like, do you remember when he embarrassed himself like a prick at that Tesla launch? We watched it on stream. Where he was like, unbreakable glass, and then threw the button, it shattered. And then he did it again for the second one. And everyone was like, 4D chess, it's perfect. No, it's not. He fucked it up. He made himself look a right prick in front of the entire world.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Bastard. So that's what they do. They're really pathetic. They're awful incels. That's right. I've said all fucking three now.
Joey's.
Pricks.
Yeah, Joey's.
They are. Fucking pricks. Anyway.
Undeaders.
Yes. Sex unhavers. Anyway. Yeah, so they're pathetic. That's the general point, just in case anyone didn't get that from the first 10 times I said it.
And it was liked by 265,000 people, received just 10,000 comments, and a tiny percentage of them outraged. Of course, now
someone in the chat. Joey was a very ableist insult when he was a kid after a disabled man called Joey that was on Blue Peter. Well, that's not what we mean. We mean
Joey kangaroo,
like a baby
baby.
Kangaroo. Like, you're in mama's little pouch. Like it's a pathetic, small, dependent creature. Not whoever that person was on Blue Peter when you were young. Apologies.
Yeah, when was that? Like, yeah.
Don't know.
Good thing they.
I don't. I've never heard it used in that context, but if that's a thing.
Probably the last century, was it?
Oh, no, it absolutely.
I don't know how old
well, yeah, because
Tony
I watched Blue Peter in the last century, so it was before. It must be before the 90s when I was watching it. So yeah.
Yeah, no, we definitely meant kangaroo. That's pictures of Joey's up to put him on the screen.
All the hit pieces have started. Look, Elon Musk hasn't had much time for PC culture, even though he seems to be addicted to dating and marrying far lefty weirdos. But
yes, this creature knows what weirdos are. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, I guess you like who you like.
Weirdo X.
Elon doesn't really care. And that's why the media really...
Yeah, Elon Musk doesn't care. He just constantly looks for publicity all the fucking time.
Yes.
He's just one of the most nakedly fame-hungry fucking whores in the world.
Yeah, I mean, compare him to Bill Gates. That guy's constantly, in the tabloids.
He's a fame whore. That's all Elon Musk is. So to say he doesn't care is a lie. You are lying, Jeremy, to serve Big Daddy. That's him gargling his bollocks.
He hates
it. That's a very professional sounding.
If you look through
you sound like you know what you're doing there.
A lot of empirical research went into that piece of Foley artistry. You're very welcome.
Replies, most of them are just kind of funny. Brittany Venti getting in here with the cyberpunk meme.
Oh, Brittany Venti, the fascist that you like. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Doesn't get it. Shockingly, Vaush doesn't get it.
If Vaush doesn't get it that much, mate, why don't you? Why are you so much of a chicken shit that you won't debate it to people? You won't debate anyone. You won't go on with the Serbs because you're a coward. You won't go on with Vaush because you're a coward. You'll go on with some weird Nazis though. That's fine. Okay, cool.
That's all cool.
And again. This is, how do you say, Twitter. It's most people think.
This is, how do you say, Twitter? Yeah, we know it's Twitter. That's not insight. You're just naming the thing that it is. You fucking twat.
You don't really have to think that hard about it.
Yeah, why did he have to think for that description? It's just the name of the thing.
Fumbling for words.
You could say this is Twitter culture or whatever. No, this is, how do you say, the internet. Okay.
It's
enough if
hilarious.
you're speaking a second or third language, but
yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, like if he was French or some shit. Although again, I'm not sure Americans really speak English as such. So
ha 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 ha.
just saying, Missouri.
Even for Twitter, 250,000 likes to 10,000 comments. You couldn't even come close to calling that any kind of ratio. Even the quote tweets.
So,
people kind of getting mad. I hope she takes your child away and raises him for herself, by the way.
which will happen when he inevitably divorces her and she takes half his money or something. Because that'll happen. There's no way that marriage lasts.
Oh, I'm sure he must have had a prenup. He must have had a prenup. Come on.
Maybe. I don't know. He seems dumb enough that he might not have done. I don't know. We'll see. There'll be alimony because there's a kid, so,
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's not alimony. I mean, there'd be child support. Alimony would be separate.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Payment, financial reimbursement of some variety. Remuneration, if you will.
Even.
Yeah.
Children are dying in your cobalt mines.
Yeah, just saying it in a silly voice makes it not true anymore.
Yeah.
Children are dying. In
don't you take that
mines.
seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you not care? Quartering? Does that not bother you at all?
No, they're brown. Why would he care?
You stop your hero worshipping?
They're brown people.
Yeah.
They don't matter. This is the mighty Elon Musk. If he
Yes.
says, I want to sacrifice your children to the money gods, you obey. Otherwise, you're a beta cock. So...
Yep. So just put on a silly voice, because that, checkmate,
Yeah.
lib, progressive, socialist, whatever.
Communist.
Humanist. Humanitarian. Person with basic empathy.
Yeah. Not a complete fucking sociopath. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so funny. I hate this man. I hate you. Just people lose their mind.
That's quite...
Someone good.
That's a naughty meme there, right? That's a guillotine. You're suggesting he should be executed. And for some reason, Jeremy doesn't mind that one. He doesn't even bring that up.
No.
Like, that's actually
also
genuinely
someone called
quite
him a
offensive. You know?
Yeah. Someone also called him a cracker above, if you go
Did
back
they?
a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the tweet above, I think.
Yeah. I fucking hate this
Yeah.
man. Shut up, cracker. You
Yeah,
aren't
just
funny.
yeah. Yeah.
So funny. I hate this man. I hate you. Just people lose their mind.
No, it didn't say man, it
over
said cracker.
him mocking pronoun use. Here's an aside before we read some of the pieces that really started this. Here's the thing.
Sorry, can I just pause?
Hang on 1 second.
I mean,
The trans community,
here's the thing. He went out and started making fun of pronouns. So, of course, people are going to push back. You get the same energy. So why are you upset with one but not the other? What you're saying is he should be able to go out and mock people and there be no consequences. The mocked people don't get a say. Is that free speech?
Yeah.
No. So why are you only upset at one side if you're upset about this conversation? Little whiny bitch.
Yeah, this is what's sort of really annoying about the whole cancel culture dialogue conversation thing, is that works both ways. He is cancelling people who put pronouns in their bios, right? He's saying that's a dumb, stupid thing. He's calling them out. But then when they respond and say, fuck you, that's them cancelling him. And therefore that's bad and terrible. Don't cancel daddy fucking, I need to call him Musk. Daddy Elon is what I meant. I mean, that would have worked. That's still his name, but,
I mean, this guy called a person a pedophile.
It was a generic insult, just like me calling Elon Musk a pedophile. You're a dirty pedophile. Generic insult.
Yeah, so he can call people terrible things, but other people react to him, and that needs to be policed.
But
that needs to be pointed out as wrong.
That's 4D chess genius when he calls other people pedophiles who have just saved loads of children's lives. Jesus. It's also really great when he literally
You're
wastes
dropping out for me now.
when he wastes people's time in a pandemic by sending them dumb shit. Oh, we got an F again.
Yeah, there was a I can hear you. There was a short drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's happening.
We are struggling with the internet
Yeah,
tonight.
it
I
must-
think we're back.
Friday night, isn't it? Yeah. But I don't know why. It's because the videos are playing and the transitions are all fine. Dropping frames for a bit. Well, I can't actually change my bit rate or my frames per second or anything live. But anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to do a silly joke about like it's 4D chess when he wastes healthcare workers' time by sending them obviously not ventilators. And then they have to go out and explain, these aren't ventilators, we can't use these. And he goes, shut up. And then goes and does something else because he's got the mind of a pigeon. He saw a piece of bread.
Because he embarrasses himself.
He's moved on to the next piece of bread on the floor.
Multiple ways, yeah.
He doesn't. His brain's gone. Anyway.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I've experienced it. Is are awesome people. It's the trans advocates, which are usually straight white women.
Oh, he's calling you out, bitch. Oh.
Go on.
No, he's calling you out, Kristi. I'm giving you a chance to respond. He's calling you specifically out here. You're the only straight white woman in the world.
Fuck you. I mean, that's just generally my attitude toward the quartering, I think, when he talks about this kind of stuff. So, sorry, I got a little distracted with the noise outside my window, so I lost a little bit of the thread.
See,
Jeremy doesn't really keep my...
This is why you shouldn't do shows with straight white women. They get distracted by things in Cologne. Even if they're not in Cologne, which is weird. That's just strange.
Yeah.
That are difficult. I think that you have to allow conversations around certain things to happen. And this is one, issues around...
You have to allow people to just say the N-word. Why can't we just say the N-word?
I mean, that's a meaningless statement. I mean, maybe he'll go on to expand on what sort... I mean, conversations happen all the time. Nobody's stopping any fucking conversations. It's just sometimes people push back hard when they see bigotry because they feel attacked or they feel you're attacking someone else. So maybe the problem is you should watch how you use your language when you engage with people if you want to have an honest conversation. But most of the time, people are just on Twitter to be assholes. They're not interested in honest conversations. It's very hard to do in the character limit. So they come in like, pronouns in your bio, you're dumb. Well, is that a conversation? No.
Also, the person in the chat that says, was Cologne invented in Cologne? You've got your capital C's the wrong way round. No, it's the city of Cologne was invented in a bottle of fragrance. That is true.
No, it was. We have the original recipe for eau de cologne. I think it was established in the 1800s here. It's they're like 1429 or something. I don't know. It smells awful because people had rank BO and they needed way more perfume back in the day than we do now. But yes, eau de cologne was the first time that they had been able to distill scents like lavender and lemon and do it consistently in order to produce the same smell over and over and over again. Because before you had problems with, controlling various parts of the distillation process. And so you could advertise a bottle and have it smell, the thing that you created smelled exactly like the thing they sampled. And that was revolutionary. And so it just got shortened to cologne. But yes, it comes from my city. And you can go to see the factory and buy the original stuff and modern stuff if you ever come to visit.
But it was called Eau de Spritzen or something.
I mean, no.
It was.
So, da-da-da-da-da-da. Factoid for the day.
Indeed.
Around the trans community, are just non-starters unless you are trans or unless you blindly are supporting any particular issue. I think the trans community has 1,000 more important issues than people mocking pronouns in the bio.
Well, great. Oh, wait. Sorry. The cisplainer is going to tell trans people what they should prioritize in terms of their daily lived experiences? Also, fuck you, Mr. Cis privilege, white dude privilege, ignorance, self-assurance privilege as well.
Yeah.
I just made that one up though.
Yeah. Also, even if there are 1,000 other things that are more important, it's the fallacy of relative privation. Doesn't matter. It's still, if it's a shit thing, it doesn't matter that there are things that are more shit. Because this is a really easily cured thing. Elon Musk doesn't have to, apropos of nothing, start taking the piss. That doesn't have to happen.
He's punching down to an already attacked group of people to make them a butt of a joke. How does that make him a good person? Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think any trans person would agree with that. It's the tiny percent of trans activists. Most of them are slacktivists just on Twitter.
Unlike you, who's out in the real world doing real things, aren't you? Oh, no, you're just
getting banned from cons is real world activism.
Yeah. Slowly waiting for the diabetes to take your fucking legs. That's all you are.
Ouch.
It's true. Look at him. You can't even be bothered to walk up the fucking stairs to go for a piss. Lazy prick. Sorry.
That really do more harm than good, in my opinion. Berating people about this kind of stuff really doesn't help mainstream acceptance, does it? It has the opposite effect. When you see
oh God, fucking tone policing. Fucking tone policing. You see this with every group that's resisting change from a group that wants to renegotiate the social norms because they're being denied their equality and their liberty and their humanity, which is, you have to speak to me nicely. I understand you're oppressed and I'm part of the system that oppresses you. And even I am an oppressor, but you still have to ask nicely. Fuck you. That's just another form of oppression. It really is. That kind of tone policing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having a bit of a rant tonight.
No, it's fine. It's respectability politics run amok, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be nice to the transphobes. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You really don't.
But they don't have to be nice to you.
No.
If you were the same way with your own people, that would be one thing. But all you want to do is police the group that is being oppressed.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
See this kind of stuff. Normies see this and they're like, what? Like, go try to explain to my dad about pronouns. It's just never going to happen.
I could do that quite easily.
Honestly, fucking just show him, like, go watch RuPaul's Drag Race and the way that they switch pronouns constantly.
Well, no, I think you could do it even more simply.
Depending on, even when people are out of costume, they talk about she. Yeah, they'll get it in one episode. It's not that hard.
Well, no, even simpler than that. Jeremy's surname is Hambley, by the way, so you understand who I'm talking to here, right? So I go up to Jeremy's dad and I say, "Hello there, Mrs. Hambley," and he'd say, "What the fuck, Mrs. You talking about?" I say, "Sorry, you're not a woman." "No, I'm a man." "So what? You prefer to be called Mr. Hambley?" "Oh, sorry, Mr. Hambley. You see there, what I've done there, Mr. Hambley, is I've just explained in a very simple way, there, a very simple little experiment, that pronouns are important." And that being misgendered in that way can be offensive and upsetting to people. And he'd go, "Oh, okay." Now, that might not change his view on trans people or whatever, but it would explain to him very succinctly the importance of pronouns.
Honestly, yeah. That's better than mine. Although you miss out on RuPaul.
You would miss out on RuPaul, but I don't mind that because it's a bit boring for me, if I'm honest. Not my kind of thing.
I'm catching up on old seasons. Yeah, as you know, I was up till 5 a.m. binging RuPaul's season 11, I think it was. And Leslie Jones was on. Oh my gosh, she was so hilarious. I would watch that segment again just for her. I wish she would be a regular judge. She was amazing because she just went on there and was like what everyone on there wishes they could say, which is like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to watch the runway." She's like a little kid. She's amazing. Anyway, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you should watch it. Okay. We needed a
would
palate
probably
cleanser.
have a chance to say like, hey, some people, they identify a different way and, live and let live. And then you move on. Every time the internet spins up this crazy outrage mob, like anytime.
What outrage mob? You showed 3 tweets, one of which was a bit rough because that was the one you didn't object to.
Yeah, that's hardly a mob.
Yeah, like people saying, I mean, it was a bit rude saying, "I hope your kid gets taken away." But I mean, again, he didn't need to put this out there. He decided to be like, "Oh, weird trans meme thing." Wow.
Yeah, he kind of fired into the crowd, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I talk about it. There's a legitimate, always attempt to like cancel me and freak out. Gotten to the point now where it's difficult to even cover any of these type of topics, even though, like, I obviously support
it's so
the trans
difficult,
community.
even though I'm doing it right now.
Having the same rights as anyone else does. I disavow people criticizing them for their appearance or other things that, you know, are outside of their control.
Well, firstly, their appearance isn't entirely outside their control, but that's not actually relevant. The point is,
I'm just interested in this sort of...
You hang out with lots of transphobes. You literally do a show with what's it? A Scottish guy, Count Dankula, who is a massive transphobe, and you are a massive transphobe. Let's not pretend otherwise, Jeremy.
Well, again, it's for me, it's an interesting observation of how the dominant group that is part of the oppressive system wants to say, I will give you these kinds of allowances, but not these kinds of allowances. They're going to like meter out what other people can have when they claim that they are for equal treatment and equal rights. But you shouldn't be talking about this, and this shouldn't be an issue, and you can't do this. Well, then you're really not for equal treatment under the law, are you?
Yeah.
I disavow all of that, and I don't take part in it either.
Yes, you do.
The only difference is I don't lose my mind over pronouns in the bio, and that's not enough for some people. And that's exactly what this is.
No, but you do, because you support Elon Musk apropos of nothing, just going pronouns in the bio is stupid. So you do get angry at that, because you support Elon Musk getting angry or being in some way upset about that or whatever.
Yeah. So basically, I claim to support these positions, and yet in terms of actually changing society so that we achieve equality, I don't actually want to do anything. I'm just going to hold my opinions and sit on the sidelines and do nothing while others are oppressed. Ooh, I'm such a, what? Hey, what do you want, a cookie? I mean, you're basically doing nothing to stop the oppression at that point.
He does. He wants a cookie.
You see this clean technica. Real friends interrupt you when you're making a mistake. And this is an article about Elon Musk, to which he replies, I absolutely support trans, but all these pronouns are an aesthetic nightmare.
Yeah, motherfucker, didn't you call your kid like
Yes.
pi squared times what?
That is such a good point.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense. And not just that, but again, it's an aesthetic nightmare. Firstly, I believe there's supposed to be an A at the start of aesthetic, but we'll let him off. Secondly, and more importantly, again, it's tone policing nonsense. That just because it's aesthetically a problem. Firstly, why is it aesthetically a problem for you? Why is that an issue for you if you absolutely support trans people? Not just you support trans. Okay. But all those pronouns, like, what difference does it make to you? Why are you upset about that? Why you feel the need to post a weird meme about it?
Well, like you sort of have to think about pronouns in the same way that you have to think about somebody's name and recall it. Like, I understand it's not something you're used to, but it isn't that taxing. It's just a different way of thinking about things. It doesn't cost you any money. It doesn't cost you any of your sleep or caloric intake. So honestly, what you're saying is, I don't want to have to think slightly differently. I mean, how lazy are you?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm basically done with this motherfucker. Should we just do bookmarks?
Fair enough.
Should we
let's
do
go.
bookmarks? Okay.
Let's get on that.
Talking of transphobes, they're not very clever, are they? They, them is plural, so why wouldn't an individual call themself that anyways? Hello?
Okay. Oh, did you drop out your sound?
Apparently. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're back now.
They, them is plural, but then they say call themselves that
Themselves.
anyway.
Yeah. Kind of makes the point.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, Jimmy Dore, I covered him yesterday, but basically he's lying about AOC, saying she voted for an act she didn't vote for.
Get your facts right before you come at people.
Indeed. David Knight was fired by Alex Jones. He was one of the main hosts of InfoWars. He was fired by Alex Jones.
Was he? Did he make a special guest appearance in Amerigeddon? Was he the person in the opening sequence that we saw?
Yes, he was. That's great. Great memory. Yes. Yes. So
that's because I've never watched him before, so that was the only frame of reference I have.
Well, he was. Yeah, he did make a fleeting guest appearance in that movie. Yes, and it's apparently it's a sign that InfoWars' financial decline is furthering. That they're having to cut back on staff, including even on-air staff, like in front of camera staff as well.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, I know. This is a bit silly. Look, this is the health secretary, and someone noticed this. Why does Matt Hancock sit down like Woody in Toy Story when a human enters the room?
From this awful disease.
Let's do that.
All right. Thank you.
From this awful disease.
He does. It just sort of flops down, like, yeah.
I think he probably positioned himself to be able to do that, and he really enjoys it, the little bounce that he gets.
Probably. This was just mad. Australia's crazy. It's either no water at all or all the water. It's either on fire or flooding.
Holy cow.
That's fucking mental. Look at that. Mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Look how wide it is.
Yeah, that's significant. A cat that's a bunny?
Yeah. Kitty bunny?
Yeah. Oh, cat that's a bunny.
Bunny cat? What do you call that?
Bunny cat.
What do you call that?
A bunny cat.
Okay.
States where Joe Biden will be president? Yep. That checks out.
That's good. I very much enjoy that one.
Yeah, someone asked earlier, is there anyone on Parler who isn't shit? Yes. About 3/4 of the people on Parler are fascist garbage. The other quarter is people taking the piss and memeing on fascist garbage. Very fun. And Parler
That's what you get on
Parler.
Parler.
Great place to great account on Twitter for that kind of thing. Yeah, this was a strange one. Dan Crenshaw, we've talked about him before, absolute trash bag.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in all of this, we're not taking the piss out of following sex workers online or engaging with sex workers or anything like that. The point is the hypocrisy and the fact that he's lying. He followed this account, which is Olivia May, who's a sex worker, escort, a very expensive escort by the sounds of things, $1,500 an hour escort from New York City. He followed that account from his account. He then claimed that he had been hacked, and that account, the hacked account, had followed that one account and done nothing else. And then they found out he'd been hacked, and they regained access and unfollowed her, which is definitely true, and not at all a congressman lying to cover up the fact that he's engaging with sex workers when he's anti-sex work.
Not at all.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, like
Please.
no one believes you, Dan.
Please.
Joe Biden nominates first.
That's the dog ate my homework. Sorry, that's the dog ate my homework of the internet.
It is. It basically is.
The hackers broke into my account.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. Joe Biden nominates first crab to lead office of pinching penises.
Well, that is right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see that the crabs are getting their shot. They're shot at this thing because I think they've got the ability.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, crustacean diversity.
I don't know exactly what the policy package will be in terms of pinching penises, but this motherfucker is tooled up and ready to go. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that was an interesting. I'll retweet that. Interesting article. We won't go through it, but it's the fact that Holocaust denial was essentially a British invention. Fascists in Britain after the war made it up.
Oh.
Grim. That was from the Jewish Chronicle. Interesting article. Oh yeah, this is an execution, is what took place here. My aunt asked me where my girlfriend is. I said, I'm gay. She said, so you can't get a man either. Oh, that is fucking brutal. That's a gun straight to the back of the head. Oh.
Oh.
This is going on. The vaccine is totally safe and effective, but does have one small side effect.
That what? Being in a terrible musical
Being a terrible musical movie
Cats.
of Cats. Yeah.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah. Kelly McEnany, absolute trash bag. This is from 2012. It just shows what an absolute racist piece of garbage. She was she was Bertha. How I Met Your Brother. Never mind. Forgot he's still in a hut in Kenya. Hashtag Obama TV shows.
Fucking bitch. She's such trash.
Yeah,
she's
really
such
is.
trash.
She really is. This, I'm not even crying. You're crying. Shut up. Doctors made a 3D printout of an ultrasound for an expectant mother who was blind.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. That's really
that's really awesome.
It's a palate cleanser. Columbo, did you know Columbo did self-portraits of Columbo?
No, I don't.
He did.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's good. He's really good.
Yeah, Peter Falk did.
Wow. I mean, look how sexy how old is he? He looks so sexy in that picture.
Fuck him, yeah.
With his open shirt and his naughty cigarette and his head cocked to the side and that sort of come hither look.
There's some hair going on this chest. Do you want to check it out? Let's have
Silver
a look.
fox.
See where we're at.
Silver fucking fox there.
Yeah, look at that. That's badass.
Really good.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Pretty dope. Carolyn Borisenko saying that this is an amazing phrase. Anytime someone says the N-word, it's almost universally on the left.
What?
Okay.
Only anytime someone uses the N-word, it's almost universally on the left. Anytime someone talks about...
And that's Adam Kristi, who used to do the show with Tim Pool.
Yeah, he's a Joey. He's a Joey.
He was one of the original Joeys, yeah.
What the fuck are you even talking about, woman? Honestly.
She's talking shit.
Bring some receipts. And by the way, black people don't count in the situation. When we're talking about racist uses of the N-word here.
We're talking hard
Please
R.
tell me.
We're talking hard R here. Come on, people.
Yeah. You show me the hard R uses. Please, I'll wait.
Because if we're talking soft A, then it's definitely black people, because they use that all the time. Like there are individual rap songs that use the soft A more than white people will use the hard R in their entire life. That's just true.
I mean, do we need to go back to some of those Karen compilations?
Yeah.
When you have white people.
A lot of hard R's being slapped down there. Absolutely.
Yep. And they are not pro BLM.
No.
So the fuck?
This is, again, just lovely nonsense here. Every day I wake up and I'm grateful I'm not an ignorant conservative with the critical thinking capacity of a mouldy piece of bread. It's from an account called Jesus H. Christ.
Love it.
Again, Parler is a mixture of people. Mostly fascists, and then everyone else is taking the piss out of fascists. Which is nice. This is...
I think they're technically trolls. They're left-wing trolls.
Yeah, left-wing trolling, yeah. Trolling doesn't have to be bad. You don't have to be a racist to be a troll.
No. Trolling is just taking the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, trolling can be turned into brigading and dogpiling, but not trolling doesn't...
Oh, hello?
Yeah, I was waiting for you because I talked about trolling.
Oh, yeah, well, you dropped out, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Sorry.
So moving on. Every single part of the coronavirus response has been totally bollocksed up by the Trump administration. Every single part of it. Various states across the country have not received their allotted number of vaccines. The new Pfizer vaccine. Update, Nebraska's Pfizer vaccines are delayed next week. Multiple states experience the same problem.
Jesus.
Yet Pfizer says they have millions of unclaimed vaccines waiting to be distributed with no additional instructions on where to deliver. So basically the national government haven't told Pfizer where to go, so they're just sat in a warehouse rather than vaccinating humans.
Didn't organize a piss up in a brewery. So they had months. They had months. While the whole time human trials were going on, Trump talked about, the military is going to get this out and it's going to be beautiful. Where the fuck are they? Where is it? Where's the plan, Donald? Like everything else, it was a load of shit. You said at the time just to get your next thing that you wanted.
Yeah.
God, useless.
Yeah. Apparently, Bolsonaro says COVID vaccine can turn you into a crocodile. That's awesome. Where do I fucking sign up for that?
What?
Amazing. I don't know. Someone
I
in the
thought
chat
it
said
turned you
that.
into a cat.
Well, it depends, I suppose. Talking fat cat on an underwater.
Oh my gosh.
Underwater
Wow.
Treadmill. That's just cute. Look at that. So look, that's a duck. That's what happens with a duck. It's all calm up top, under the water. Legs are going mental.
Yeah.
This Jesus cowboy, his wife loves his kids.
Yep. These people, they really don't know how to construct these things, do they?
No.
Like, put a circle around them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or an arrow or some shit.
And it doesn't have to be that big.
Like
you can write it all on one line. Just
it'll work for.
Do the middle,
Yeah, you
middle
could.
one line. Also, Wyoming. Are we surprised? Come on.
No.
Again, Wyoming, you get one state along with, what's another shit big state near
Montana.
Montana.
The Dakotas,
no, Montana are
Nebraska.
the Dakotas. Nebraska. So Wyoming and Nebraska, you get one between you. That's how it works. Yeah, this is just quite cute. This is BBC Radio Bradford, so the local BBC radio station. And this is there on a host having a dance, got caught on a camera, so that she forgot was there.
Brilliant. Cool.
You can't really see, but it's Gangster's Paradise by Coolio.
Awesome. Good for her. That's what music's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Make you move. Woo, look at her go. She's got some moves.
Been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise.
See, music is a great universal language.
Yeah.
It really is.
Indeed. Remember, this is Bo of the Fifth Column, a superb YouTube channel you should subscribe to. Remember when Republicans said COVID was overblown by Democrats and that it would disappear after the election?
Mm-hmm.
How's that working out?
Yep.
Turns out doctors knew more than Trump. I'm shocked.
Ted Cruz predicted the media would stop covering COVID as soon as the election was over.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a soulless piece of shit.
Yeah, mad.
Mm-hmm.
You should have talked to Ben Shapiro's wife, who's a doctor. She'd have known.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Project Fear told us there won't be tailbacks in Kent with the lorries with Brexit. No, it'll be fine. There won't be any lorry tailbacks at all. There aren't. I mean, and clearly there aren't. Look, it's not as if this goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles.
They need a dedicated lane.
Basically, they need to turn the entirety of Kent into a car park at this point. Look how long this fucking line goes on. That must be 10
and
miles.
These are tests?
No, this is...
Are these tests?
No, this is them. They're having to do the checks now. Yeah.
Yeah, so this isn't even like what it's going to be when it's full on for days on end.
Yeah. No, this once we hit the new year, we are fucked. We are fucked.
Have you bought a lot of rice and pasta?
No, I have not.
You might want to.
No, I need to lose weight. I'm good. I might just starve myself skinny again.
Don't think that. Well, then you're just gonna go back up to your. All right.
No. I've got like a few days'
on.
water and like some tins and stuff always prepared, like just in case. Not like a prepper, just in case like there's a fucking snow that snows every
violent,
for
sexy,
days, you know?
dancing. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because you guys get feet of snow, feet and feets.
Feets and feets. You don't need to pluralize that. Feet is already plural.
I was watching, listening to MSNBC, and they were talking about there being 3 feet of snow getting dumped on some areas.
Yeah, that's a lot of snow.
That would come up to your waist or something.
Yeah, basically. But the country shuts down if there's 2 inches of snow. So it's not, when I say snowed in, I don't mean literally you can't get out of your door like in fucking Canada or Wisconsin or wherever.
Any snow.
If there's any snow, the country shuts the fuck down. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'll be able to get out of the house, but the shops will be closed, so it's irrelevant. You know?
People won't be able to get to work, yeah.
This is the only political compass that I've seen that ever made sense.
Okay.
Santa Claus wears red, distributes gifts to kids from a snowy land. White beard is basically Marx. True. Very true. Krampus.
Well, he does exploit the labor of his elves.
Well, working practices in Soviet mines weren't great. Just saying.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Well, because that's authoritarian left. So that's like communism,
Oh,
fascism,
okay. All right.
socialism, liberalism, and then anarcho-capitalism or whatever. Anyway, Krampus, German, obviously. Terrifying, punishes bad children. It's true.
Right.
Easter Bunny, furry, yeah. Vegan, eats carrots, gives children fake rainbow eggs, no specified gender. It's true. Tooth Fairy, requires compensation for work, buys children's body parts for a pittance, tax-free, sneaks into children's rooms at night. It's very true. This works. This works.
That you like that one, huh?
That works. That's
Well,
a
there you go.
seasonally appropriate. Well, Easter isn't appropriate, but it's got Santa on it and Krampus. That'll do. Anyway,
Yes, that's true.
oh, Jim Jordan, the best stimulus, a job. Why didn't anyone else think of getting a job? Oh, it's not as if the economy's in the fucking tank at the minute and no one can find a job.
Yeah.
You're a genius, Jim
Why aren't
Jordan.
you talking-
Why don't you go back to just helping out pedos, you fucking sick bastard?
If only they would talk about the responsibility of businesses to create jobs and hire people as much as they yelled at people for competing for jobs that don't exist.
Yeah.
You know?
Ridiculous. Yeah. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Get ready for...
Gritty on a...
Titty! Yeah.
That's a... Okay. An orange git on a tat. Someone in the
Yeah,
comments had said that if you clicked back
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, what was the
That was...
orange git
Go
on a tit?
underneath.
I presume that's
Yeah.
a British person who doesn't get the meme. So it's just orange
Yes.
git on a tit. Okay. Write to your senator. Okay. I don't know what that means. I mean, E and R are next to each other on the keyboard, so that's an easy mistake to make, but still.
Yeah, I mean, with predictive text, just delete that out. Don't keep making that same mistake.
Yeah, I suppose. Cat in a bucket.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, cat
In a bucket. Aw.
This is fucking amazing.
Wow.
I don't know where that is, but it's fucking epic.
How do you get out? How do you leave?
How do you get there? How do you get out? Why are you there?
Like, is she on a rope somewhere? Is she tethered to something, I hope?
I don't know, but it's fucking amazing. I mean, look at that. Look at that for a shot.
Yeah.
Good Lord. It's like, I
Wow.
don't know, the descent into
GoPro.
hell or something. Well, not hell, but like just a different plane of existence. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful. A cat sees snow for the first time. This kitten absolutely loves the snow.
Yes, animals experiencing snow for the first time is one of the best things ever. I just don't know. It just blows our little minds
Yeah.
till they get used to it. But in the meantime, it's like a whole amazing new thing for them.
Look how zen this cat is. I want to reach this cat's level of calm. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's just the one arm tucked in and it's just so peaceful. Oh.
Yes. It's kitty enlightenment. It is one with
They're
the
little
universe.
balls of murder.
So cute. And then, ow! Adorable.
And then just to finish things off, mummy cat and a baby cat with
More
nice
cats?
eyes. Oh.
Oh, wow. Look at the blue. So pretty.
Oh.
So pretty.
Look at their little noses. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm done.
So, you want to see where I'm recording from? Yeah.
Hang on, wait, I need to...
Let me do my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go on.
yeah. Okay. this one. With sound, yeah, it won't take very long. But this is just to... Ooh, wow, that's interesting. All right, there is this one feel-good one I have here. Let's see. The rest were really depressing. But there's this kid. Do you see how short he is?
Yeah.
See how small this young man is? All right. And you're going to see his dad. So his dad is right there. He shows up a few seconds into this. So we're going to need the sound for this, but maybe not quite so loud. So you let me know how loud, if that's too loud. Okay.
Oh, bless.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, that's a feel good one. So the next thing is just to show you guys where I record from. So I was telling you about my lighting. Yes. So I can't really do this because I can't turn the sound on, but it's basically a scene from Ragnarok, and I set up these lights. You can kind of see how they're mimicking what's on the screen. It's really cool.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's fucking mad.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So remember early on when...
Grandmaster! Sorry.
Yep. Boom. That's it. Yeah, when I was ignoring you earlier, it was because I was taking this picture. That's actually during a show.
But it's my dumb face and George Soros' Dr. Evil. Undermines the seriousness of the thing you're doing there.
Well, you had just switched that picture, and I didn't react because I was trying to take this picture, and you're like, Kristi, are you there? So anyway, this is my laptop where I'm running the show.
Well, you're not running the fucking show. I'm running the show.
Oh, sorry. And then this is what I'm watching. And then I've got the chat down here on my tablet. And that's my mic setup and my sound foam behind it. Oh. So yeah, that's live during the show. Took that. So this is what I'm looking at right now. So, yeah, that was it.
Well, thank you for
That's why I'm feeling...
That's good.
Well, this is why I was feeling so contented in the first show that crashed out, because I had just done the setup and it was looking pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I was gloating in my own success. Yeah, that was it. So yeah, you got a thing to do.
Yeah, indeed I have. But we did need to actually start an hour early in the end. Oh, and that's the intro.
We didn't know that.
Yeah. Indeed, yes. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Oh, should I show people the happy hour intro that you didn't get? Remind you of it.
Yeah, if you wanna. Okay.
All right. Well, I am gonna have to find it first. Oh, that was not difficult at all. Okay. All right. So I need to share again, right?
No.
I need to do that thing.
Oh no, you're already sharing. I can see.
I don't. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. I am sharing. That's weird because I'm not seeing the screen lit up. Anyway, all right, I am screen sharing now. Here it is. No, I guess if I full screen it, no, it'll be too big.
That's what she said.
So just do it this way. And it's got the music. Yeah, whack that up. Go.
King of the ball.
Yeah. I found that picture while I was looking for other happy hour art, and I was like, I'm gonna put him in.
The pig on a ball. It was one of the highlights of 2020.
Yes, he was brilliant. That little face. It's the best. All right, so you can download that and you can use that to start the shows between like the music and the actual going live. When you tell me to shut up, you can play that. Every show, by the way.
Shut up. I don't tell you
Every
to shut up.
time
What are
we
you talking
start,
about? This is lies. Don't listen to her.
You always tell me to shut up. You're like, all right, shut up.
Well, no, because I've done this. Okay, right. I had to resort to that because I'd say, okay, I'm going live now. I.e., shut the fuck up, right? And she'd go, okay, then I thought we could talk about such and I'm like, motherfucker, I've just turned the fucking thing on. So she just babbles over my attempt at an intro. So now I say shut up and she shuts up. Necessary is what it is. Necessity was the father of the invention, okay?
Mother, but okay.
Well, no, I invented it.
Well, I think the phrase is mother. Anyway,
but
you
I'm
need
not a
to do a
lady
thing.
person, Kristi. We've been through this, Mr. Hambley. That's a callback to the bit I did earlier.
I don't think that changes the quote itself.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I see.
It does. It definitely. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, oh, you've still got pig on a ball on the screen. No one can see it, but I've got pig on a ball.
For sure.
I do.
Yes, he's so cute.
He is indeed. This is just we're just time wasting now. There's nothing happening.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happening at all.
Yeah, and you're getting sleepy.
I am getting sleepy, but that's because I bore myself. Simple.
Get out. Anyway,
yeah. If you want to go and check me out later, I'll be on. What was it called again? Fuck's sake.
Bird Brain.
Bird Brain. There we go. Bird Brain. On what's the name of the channel? Oh God, I'm so shit at this. Right, it's on the No Comment Chick channel on Twitch. No Comment Chick. Bird Brain Debate, super spicy edition. Xanderhall versus Graugot. It's a bit drama-y, so if you're into that sort of thing. Also, we'll be talking about like socialism and stuff. There'll be some political theory stuff in there. So my Patreon link is still screwed in the description, not the actual link. Is it? Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, but I'm gonna go and fix it. Because again, as described earlier, I am anal. So.
Yeah, but you're not going to do it live.
It's not. No, it's not screwed up. What are you talking about? It's there. Yeah.
One of the most cunning.
What are you? You're watching the Ripper now.
Sorry. No, I just because you were supposed to end the show, so I started up Netflix.
Oh, sorry if I'm boring you.
I've turned off my screen sharing now. Well, I mean,
she just starts. She kicks in with the fucking watching the Reaper, or the Ripper, even whatever. God Almighty. Anyway, I'm going to kick people over to Socialism Done Left on Twitch. So I'll start that raid. And if it's okay with you, Kristi, can you stay with me for the next 5 fucking seconds? Yeah,
I'll hang out. Okay? Yeah. That's all right. I can wait.
Anyway, thank you all for listening and watching. It's goodbye from me and goodbye from Kristi. Say goodbye, Kristi.
Goodbye.